Moving on for now, a massive fire erupted in a factory in Bangladesh's capital, Dhaka. Fire officials have said that at least 52 people have lost their lives. Several have been injured as a result of that inferno. Many people are still trapped inside the factory. According to the police, the fire broke out at the Hashem Food and Beverage Factory in Dhaka's Roopganj area. The police said the fire quickly spread through the 6-story factory. Firefighters are struggling to douse the flames. Authorities saying the death toll is likely to rise.
বর্তমানে আর কোনো যে আহত নিহত আছে কিনা আমরা অগ্নিনির্বাপন সম্পূর্ণভাবে করার পরে আমরা সার্চিং করব আর তারপরে কোনো আহত নিহত আছে কিনা আমরা দেখব।
Eyewitnesses say many were trapped on the 3rd floor of the building and the gates to the stairwell were closed. Hundreds of distraught people have gathered outside the site of the fire seeking updates on their loved ones. The cause of the fire remains unknown. Lakmeen Jasmine Soma has been tracking those developments on the ground. Sent us this report from Dhaka. Take a look.
Through the smoky haze, emergency workers battle a blaze that's been burning since Thursday. This was once a food and beverage factory in Roopganj, an industrial town 25 kilometres east of the capital Dhaka. The 5-story building, now a charred shell. It's believed the fire began on the ground floor and spread quickly because of the chemicals and plastic bottles stored inside. The main gate was said to be locked, trapping many workers. They were instead brought out in body bags, covered in ash and dirt, and packed into waiting ambulances. Relatives waited overnight for news as flames lit up the darkness and smoke billowed into the sky.
My brother worked at the 6th floor of the factory. I lost communication with him after 5 p.m. His phone is still switched off. Oh God, help me.
We came here because my niece was not answering her phone for a while, and now the phone is not ringing at all. We're worried.
While some people were rescued from the roof, several others were injured when they jumped from the 2nd and 3rd floors to escape.
The situation is very critical. There are roads at 2 sides of the building. Our vehicles can't access the other 2 sides. There's also no way for vehicles to move on, and it's very risky to go higher. Now we can't go higher due to the immense heat and smoke.
Factory fires are common in Bangladesh, where many of the businesses operate illegally and without safety measures. Big Western brands, which employ tens of thousands of low-paid workers there, have come under heavy pressure to improve conditions. Authorities did impose tougher safety rules after more than 1,100 people died when a garment factory collapsed in Dhaka in 2013. Just months earlier, 112 workers had lost their lives when they were trapped in a burning factory on the outskirts of the city. An investigation's been launched into how this latest fire started. Grieving family members are demanding answers and justice. Alexia O'Brien, Al Jazeera.
To the capital, Narayanganj is basically an industrial district. Food and garment industries of Bangladesh have developed mainly in this district. A fire broke out at Hashem Food and Beverage Limited factory in Roopganj Upazila of Narayanganj around 5 p.m. on Thursday. A total of 30 fire service units from nearest station, including Dhaka and Demra, were working together to control the fire. Relatives and eyewitnesses of the missing workers say none of the workers on the 4th floor of the 6-story building could get out because the security in charge kept the collapsible gate closed. They say 60 to 70 workers worked on that floor and many of them are still missing. Relatives of the missing workers are now crowding in front of the factory. Victims' family claims that the fire broke out due to the negligence of the factory authorities. They said the workers couldn't get out as the factory authorities didn't unlock the main gate even after the fire broke out. This is not the first accident of factory fire in Bangladesh, especially in the old city of Dhaka. Often such accident happens, and most of the accidents are mainly due to illegal chemical factories. You know, a few weeks ago, 8 people were killed in an explosion at a building in the capital. This is Lakmina Jasmine Shoma for Uyon in Dhaka.